This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Chris Ledeen. Here's a look at your top headlines on this Monday morning. In Northville, a town hall is happening tonight over plans for a possible new landfill. Some are concerned the current one in Salem Township will be at capacity in 5 years. The owner, Green for Life, is expected to request permission to build a second landfill north of the site. Tonight's town hall is to get the public's input. It starts at 7 at the Northville Township Hall. The man charged with shooting his ex-girlfriend's 2-year-old son will be back in court today. 27-year-old Darius Lacey is facing several charges in connection with the shooting last month at the Jefferson Square Apartments. Police say the shooting happened during a dispute between Lacey and his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend. The 2-year-old was shot in the thigh but is expected to make a full recovery. The Syrian American community in Metro Detroit celebrates after news that the Assad government had been overthrown. This was a scene in Dearborn Sunday afternoon. About 1,000 people on hand, many of them expressing relief. They tell us the situation in Syria was so bad they have not talked to or tried to communicate with loved ones there in several years. We'll have more on the developments in Syria on later editions of CBS News Detroit. U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg will be in Monroe later today as part of a trip to talk about new efforts to shore up roads and bridges across several states, including Michigan. Meanwhile, the U.S. Postal Service says today is a deadline for getting letters to Santa on time. The letters can be sent to the North Pole as part of the Post Office's annual Operation Santa program, but the letters must be postmarked by the end of day today. You can also share letters to Santa online through the program. We're also coming up on college football season, and Michigan will be back in action in another bowl. The Wolverines will play Alabama in Tampa. The game will be at noon on New Year's Eve. The stakes aren't quite as high this time, but this will be a rematch of sorts. U of M fans will remember that Michigan beat Alabama in last year's college football playoffs and went on to win a national title. And now let's check in with Troy for that next weather forecast this Monday. Good morning, Troy.
Good morning, Chris. Today we are going to need to grab that umbrella because we do have rain chances for the first half of the day. A bit of a nice warm up going up to a high today of 50 degrees this afternoon. But notice the green bars indicating those rain chances eventually tapering off through the afternoon, even around the noon hour. We're not seeing as much rain as we're seeing this morning. Most of what we're tracking this morning will be fairly light, and then it pushes out by the afternoon. You see the clouds, though, will continue to see cloud cover. Even a flurry or two can't be ruled out tomorrow, but the big change comes by the middle of the week as much colder air works in, even some snow chances by the middle of the week. High temperatures today, though, close to 50 degrees area wide, not dealing with as much wind, but a few of those showers for the first half of the day. Ann Arbor at 50, 49 today in Mount Clemens. The next 7 days will show all the changes. Tomorrow's high 44, and then look at the rain chances gradually increasing. We'll see a 20% chance for Tuesday with a flurry or two, then snow chances with a 40% coverage on Wednesday with a high of 35, and then only warming to 22 on Thursday, by Friday 27. But look at those early morning low temperatures, 11 into early Friday morning, 22 into early Saturday, but even before that into early Thursday, 16 degrees. So Chris, cold air in place and some snow by the middle of the week. Back to you.
All right, I hear you on that one, Troy. That's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.